Scaly, slithering, and even smelly animals made a guest appearance at West Irving Library.
Generally what I try to do is I try to educate the kids on the habits, the habitats of the particular animals, and also just to teach them how to be good stewards of the land, teach them about conservation, but I try to do it in a fun way.
Safari Greg educated the children on 4 different kinds of animals.
We brought a Burmese python from Asia, and they are the 3rd largest snakes in the world. This one is about 12 feet long. It's an albino. We also brought a North American striped skunk. They're one of the stinky little guys that you see walking around. He is about 6 months old. I also brought a Gila monster, which is the only venomous lizard in the United States. They're becoming increasingly rare in their native habitats. In fact, in some areas they're endangered. And then the 4th animal, I brought a baby North American alligator.
An event like this one gives children the opportunity to learn about creatures they wouldn't normally get to see.
In a lot of these communities, the kids don't have the opportunity perhaps to go to the bigger zoos and get some hands-on experience. And so I try to take them someplace for the hour or so that they're with me that maybe they've never been before.
For Safari Greg, sharing his knowledge of animals while entertaining allows him to experience the best of both worlds.
This is one of the few jobs that you get instant gratification for. I mean, when you can look out there and see the kids smiling and laughing, and I mean, you can't get that in many jobs.
He has enjoyed studying animals since childhood.
Well, this is what I grew up doing. I'm a 5th generation Texas rancher. We started ranching in Texas back in the mid-1800s. I grew up on a ranch. We were 20 miles from town. The nearest neighbors were 5 miles away. So all I had to do was, roam the ranch and, mess around with the animals and do things like that. So I just grew up with a natural love of it. And that was something that was taught to me by my grandfather and my father.
As kids were engaged in the magic and humor that came with the presentation of the animals, Safari Greg ultimately hopes his show will leave them with one specific message.
Respect for the environment, respect for the animals. And, if I can give them just a few pieces of the puzzle, a little bit of information here and there, later on it's going to be easier to put the puzzle together. And so that's what I hope to get.
Providing an up-close and personal look at things in the wild. For About Town, this is Susan Kamyab.